Ooh, yeah. We go crazy.
Crazy.
We go crazy. We go crazy. We go crazy. We go crazy. We go crazy.
I be wigging out. I be wigging out. I be wigging out. I be wigging out.
Hey, this is Melody. Squirt, the Cali Queen from the LB. Alert. We are here making moves like you never seen. Turn up, we on the way to the party scene. What's up, everybody? This is Melody with WigginnOutRadio, where hip hop and entertainment happens. I'm Melody, your host, the Cali Queen from the LBC, and next to me is my co-host.
What's up, everyone? It's Queen Elevation of Power of Lipsticks.
All right, and the prank queen.
The godmother of funk, ready to prank your ass today.
I want to welcome everybody to our show, and let's find out how everyone's week and weekend went. Godmother of funk.
Oh my God, why you have to start with that? My weekend was bomb as fuck. First of all, I got a lot of new fire tracks I'm working on, some gangster shit. I really don't do gangster that much, but I got some fire tracks, and I'm still working on my low roll, so I'm good.
Okay. Did you go skating? I heard you went skating.
Girl, I didn't go skating. I was trying to go spying.
Oh, okay.
I didn't go skating. I fell asleep at Marquita House, so I didn't go skating.
Okay. And Queen, how was your weekend?
My week was same old. I was on the grind, women empowerment meetings, Health Net, and Power Lipsticks platform. My weekend, I spent it with you.
Yes, you did.
We were at the premiere, King Dope's premiere. Shout out to King Dope. Shout out to Otis. After that, it was pretty relaxing. Mm-hmm. We, chilled at my house, stuffed our faces.
Yes. Well, I got a few job offers last week. One of the offers that I got was to be like a behavior therapist. As you guys know, I'm a tax preparer for Jackson Hewitt, and I also work for Norms in Inglewood, okay? So, they say I got Jamaican blood because they say you always trying to grind and get some money any type of way. You're right. I'm like the Mexicans. I don't feel like I'm too good for nothing. You know what I'm saying? But, y'all keep your prayers open. They pretty much want to hire me as a behavior therapist. I never thought I'll be working with kids again. But if this is the way that God is leading me, then that's the way I'm going to go. Just to give y'all some information, tax season will be officially over April 18th. So if you haven't filed your taxes, you need to hurry up and do it now. And like Queen spoke, we went to King Dope. You guys, he'll be coming on the show along with K-Dub CPT. But King Dope is an artist that when Wigginn Out first started out, he was part of my platform, and now he's doing really, really good. He got a series which won an award. Okay. They got submitted into the is it called the film festival, or they got into that. He also has a song on Death Row's beer. So like if you take your phone and you scan the QR, you'll hear King Dope's song come on. So it's been a great weekend. Norris was all right as usual. I'm still trying to find another option. I'm just putting it out there. I'm trying to find another option.
Well, see, at least you got it good. You the server.
Yeah.
I got the worst part.
What's your part?
I'm the manager. I gotta listen to all the crazy motherfuckers. Do all the paperwork. Why the first one there, the last one to leave.
Ooh. Yeah, well, that's the life. If you want that money, you already know. I'm not finna be no manager for Norms. They ain't gonna make me look old, dried up, and humped over.
Wait a minute. I look old, dried up, and humped over.
But you will if you keep working there. You will.
I'm just there for the money.
All right, let's go to commercial, please.
Really? gonna be
for the
old.
money. Go for
Really?
You're gonna be tired.
I'm just there for the money and the sugar daddies.
Hey.
They sit in the station.
All right. That was Keep It Vertical. If you ever want a commercial on the Wigginn Out Show, please tap in. Yes, there is a fee to run your commercial every week, but it'll be worth it. So tap in, DM me or Queen Elevation and find out how you can get your commercial rolling. Queen, we on the celebrity gossip, girl. What is going on? Give us the news.
Man. Okay, so I know everyone's seen that major slap, so we're going to get to that. But let me ask you guys, how would you guys feel if you made millions of dollars and someone basically evaluated you and said you're not stable enough to handle your own money? How would you guys feel about that?
They trying to get my money.
Right.
So back off.
Okay, so Wendy Williams. Let's take a sneak peek into how
well,
Wendy
now that's-
Williams.
that's-
Yeah, let's see this.
It's
Get my gun. Get my gun.
It's windy outside.
Right.
Is that Wendy right there?
Is she having another seizure?
This is not fair. And Lori Schiller and Wells Fargo have this guardianship petition about keeping me away from my money.
Look at that ring.
This is not right. And you know this is not fair.
Why are they trying to keep her away from the money?
And this guy named Bernie Young, I know for a fact that Bernie Young used my American Express card to hire an attorney to file a petition against me. That was done with my American Express card. Wow. Bernie Young, you're no good. And this is not fair at all. You know? And then there's this person, this a former doctor, okay, had medical information about me that I never even got. It was sent over to Lori Schiller. So I haven't gotten the stuff. I fired the doctor. And again, all I want to know is where is my money? This is not right. And certainly, this is not fair. This is not fair. You know? Wells Fargo has used all this stuff to create the guardianship over me. This is not right. And certainly this is not fair. The New York court
she
system
said that.
Can we cut that really quick?
is
I think she should have kept Big Kev on.
So-
Big Kev kept her money and kept her money straight.
When he left, that's when she went off
That's
the deep
what-
end.
yeah.
Though. That's when she went
She
crazy.
should have kept him.
But she went off of the deep end because of him, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So okay, this reminds me of a movie. So the doctor, I just, it's just a lot of illicit things going on in that situation. Like, let's stamp her crazy. We didn't have her make all of this money and then put her up.
They trying to do
That's
the
what they
Britney
gonna do
Spears
next.
on her. They trying to give her a
Exactly.
Yeah, they're
and
gonna put her
all
in the
of
crazy
that.
house.
Yeah.
Then take all her money.
She gonna
But low
stuff?
key, that's what she get for talking about
Okay,
people.
and if you keep on, and anytime
Karma's
you
a bitch.
you start doing shit, you get to talking, and your motherfucking ass like she didn't feel bad. Boom. Something wrong with it.
She don't look well. She really
doesn't
do.
look well,
she
but
looks
that's
off.
her money.
She looks off. I understand that's her money and she's entitled to it. Yeah,
Right.
She's entitled to it, but damn, she
Who's
look
to tell
kind of
you
off.
that you can't have your money that you worked hard for?
It's your
and
money.
use that? Period. But I mean, again, when you're a celebrity, and you making bags of money like that, you got to watch the people that you have around you and people that you
All
put
the
on
time.
paperwork as to help you look after your stuff.
Because
Quote,
it is a
unquote.
lot of celebrities.
Because if it ain't
out
your
here.
mama
Right.
and your daddy, come on, man.
Even
Shit,
them
you
are
gotta
good.
watch your
You
mama
gotta
and your
watch them
daddy
too.
shit.
But for the most part,
Exactly,
you know what I mean?
exactly.
You're putting all these strangers involved of millions and millions of dollars that you
Yeah,
hustled
exactly,
for
exactly.
and you hired them, and now you can't get your money, but they can.
Period.
Come on,
And
man.
then what did she
creepy,
say about
man.
the bank? The bank won't give her her
Wells
money?
Fargo. See,
That's because she put other people
Wells
on her
Fargo.
account.
Oh my
Because she put
God.
other people on her account.
Wow.
If you would have put your own self on your account,
Then you
like
could make
Oprah,
it,
Her and
like
her son.
Oprah,
Okay.
Right.
Oprah laid the blueprint. She
Exactly.
said if she can't count how much money she have, she don't need to have
Have
it.
it.
She count her own money.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
And I
So
ain't-
if you,
And then
man,
if I
come
had
on.
that much money, I'm gonna keep it real. I wouldn't even put my shit in a bank. I have my own fucking ass safe because a bank, you gotta remember when you go to the teller, you gotta pay to get your own motherfucking money out. $3? I mean $2. To me, I don't give a fuck. I'm cheap. I'm just saying. If
Nickel
I
and
had,
dime.
if I had that much money, I would put my money in a safe. I wouldn't
But
even
you
put
can't
my
even
shit.
trust that because
And
of-
your house, yes,
somebody
you
can come in
Somebody
and
can
rob
Somebody
you.
coming in my motherfucking house.
oh, hey, not
Period.
those dogs. She
Not with my
not with her
dogs.
two
You
dogs.
ain't coming in that
okay.
motherfucker.
Okay, so wait. So there's more. I do have more celebrity
Okay,
gossip.
go ahead.
So we all know about the slap, right?
Ooh.
Everybody got hyped about the slap.
My face
But
hurt.
you guys, I wonder if you guys knew that Chris Rock, he was anticipating that slap because back in 2016 he threw a jab at Will Smith's wife as well. However, I understand the sentimental part because she has alopecia.
But he didn't know that. I heard he did not
Watch
know
this.
that.
Hit it, Cam.
Will was wrong. I'm sorry.
Jada Pinkett Smith isn't
wrong.
letting hair loss
He was wrong?
rain on her parade.
I'm gonna tell you why.
The 50-year-old took to Instagram to give her millions of fans a candid look at how she's embracing her bare scalp after being diagnosed with alopecia.
Now, y'all know I've been struggling with alopecia, and just all of a sudden one day, look at this line right here. Look at that. Look at that. And so it just showed up like that. Now, this is going to be a little bit more difficult for me to hide. So I thought I'd just share it so y'all not asking any questions.
The Red Table Talk host, who first announced her diagnosis of the autoimmune disorder back in 2018, noted that she might add some bling to elevate her hair game.
Beautiful.
You know, Mama's going to put some rhinestones in there.
All right, let's get to the good
Mama's going
part.
to make me a little crown. That's what Mama's going to do.
She's so pretty.
Is she on a TV show?
Look.
Jada's gonna boycott the Oscars. Jada boycotting the Oscars is like me boycotting Rihanna's panties. I wasn't invited. Lord. Jada, I love you. G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it. All right? That was a nice one. Okay. I'm out here. Richard. Oh, wow. Wow. Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me. Nick wife's name out your fucking mouth. Wow, dude. Yeah. It was a G.I. Jane joke. Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth. I'm good.
He was wrong. I'm sorry.
You think he was wrong?
Yeah, because you gotta realize too, he done did jokes on people's. Yeah. That was just a joke. You gotta understand. Just like if a fat person was sitting there, it's a joke. And you gotta understand that's showbiz. And to me, regardless,
he's a comedian.
Okay, and he done talked about a grip of motherfuckers himself. So let me go up and slap the motherfucking shit out of his ass like he slapped Chris Rock. That's unprofessional. You're at a Grammys around a lot of white peoples, and trust and believe they're not probably gonna have him back because of what the fuck he said. What he did.
Will back?
Yeah, they're not probably gonna have him back. He was wrong to me. I'm sorry. That's part of being in a showbiz. You gotta take that pressure. Just say if I'm sitting in front of a comedian, right? and a comedian talk about weaves and talk about me, I can't get mad. That's his job. And Will Smith, it was a comedian. He talked about peoples and all types of shit. So first he laughed. He only slapped her when her eyes rolled. When her eyes rolled, that's all.
He got mad.
Okay, so he laughed.
Because it hurt her.
Okay, and I understand.
So that hurt him.
I understand.
So that hurt him when he saw he was hurt. At first it was a joke.
But I understand that too. But you gotta understand that's part of entertainment, man. True. Just like if you was sitting in front of.
But ain't nobody talking about what he said in 2016. Will would have been had to take
why
his
he didn't
fade in the
slap him
parking lot.
then?
He wasn't
right.
There. They wasn't there. But even
I disagree. I'm sorry.
Even with that, I don't say Will is wrong. I say he was protecting his wife. He don't want nobody talking about his wife, on live TV. Why you even just like when we was kids. When we was kids.
But it's okay for him to talk about people's on.
I mean, when was the last time you heard Will talking about people
on
like that?
live TV? No, but it doesn't matter. I'm
that
just
was
saying.
the Oscars, though.
But still, though, it trust and believe. If they gave Will Smith right now a fucking job to be a comedian and talk about motherfuckers, he's going to do it. So to me, it's on. I blame them both. Period. Her feelings, I understand that, but still, though he shouldn't have never. But he said, I feel like this. You got a Crick Rock. It's a comedian. Come on, Will laughed. If his wife wasn't there, what if she wasn't there? He still would have laughed. What the fuck?
Would have laughed.
Okay, come on.
But then it wouldn't have been a joke because he was
also,
talking about the Army
they said
Green.
it was off script. So that was a joke that he had in his head already that he wanted to say when he seen her, when he looked at her. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't on the teleprompter.
And he was like, that
everything
was a
he was saying was on the teleprompter until he said that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he couldn't wait to see her in person to say some shit.
But I heard they was all together a couple of weeks ago.
They probably
all
was.
Took a
That's
picture
before
together,
this.
So
it's
I'm just trying to figure out what
publicity stunt. That's what you call a publicity
what made
stunt.
him feel comfortable about saying something about her.
And that's why
because
Will felt comfortable slapping the shit out of her.
Right.
The next,
in front of everybody. That was
you
my
gonna say that in
issue,
front of everybody? I'm gonna come slap you in front of everybody.
All right, that's what's up.
Period. I don't care about coming back to the Oscars. I make $20 million a film already. I just won. That's all I was missing. I got one now. All right, I'm out. Fuck the Oscars. I don't need to come back.
I can't say Chris Rock did handle that very well, though.
You goddamn right. He didn't want no smoke.
Because he probably going to sue
He
him in
didn't want
civil
no
court.
smoke.
He probably going to sue him in civil court.
But you saw the
They both came out. They both just came out.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, you guys, but we definitely gonna come back to that. We definitely we got a big show. We got guests. Definitely, that was a very good topic, Queen. Thank you for that.
I'm messy like that.
Right now, I want to acknowledge this is our Black Business Spotlight, and here we got.
My name is Sonora.
Okay, and Pass Out. So tell us about Pass Out.
Pass Out Canna Butter and Treats. I've been in the game about 6 years now. I'm do cannabis cooking. I make infused foods, baked goods, edibles, canna butter, oil, tincture, anything you need to make edibles. I can make it happen for you. I got some lemon pepper weed wings right here. Everybody's scared of them, but it's a cool little 40 piece right here.
We're going in.
Fully
I'm
infused
going
and ready
in.
to
Yeah,
go.
hand me a plate and
There
a
it
napkin.
is.
I'm ready to
This
go.
is discrimination.
Lemon pepper weed wing.
Yes, it is. Pass Out Canna Butter and Treats. Yes, it is.
I mean,
Made with the canna butter and the canna oil.
Okay, that's what I'm
Wait,
talking about.
the vegetables have weed in them
No,
too? Because
ma'am.
this discrimination right
No, it doesn't.
Oh,
That-
yeah, I
that's
forgot.
fully
That was my
virgin.
fault. We do have a vegan on the team.
I was not aware that you were.
She
vegan.
was not aware.
But I got some goodies over there on the
Lemon
side
pepper
for you.
weed wings.
Yes, that is
They
true.
need to
That
be
is
at
true.
what's with
Just
Wing
take that
Stop.
top
You
Well,
need
you
to-
can
Yeah.
go ahead. You can go ahead and
Tap
fix.
in
We a
with,
plate, but so you know how many
Ross.
venues do you do a month? How many times are you just out there?
I'm not gonna lie, to be honest with you. When they was out here just robbing and doing all of the smash and grabs and all of that, I was at home watching it on TV because they was robbing us too. I was doing a local sesh here in Long Beach, and they was following the vendors and all of that.
Oh, really?
So that right there was Jesus' way of telling me to take a rest, and that's what I did. You know,
Okay.
I got people that I ship and all of that, so I still had income coming in. but I wasn't in them streets like that.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes you just gotta know when to sit
gotta
down.
know when to lay low.
Yeah. Right.
So, do you have a website where everybody can go to?
I do. I don't have it on me right now because it's not my personal website. It's through like another organization that I'm a part of, Reach LA Angels.
Okay.
Shout out to Missy
Okay,
K.
shout out.
Entertainment. She out here doing big things. We got our TAF alumni coming up April 16th, and I'm one of the sponsors.
Okay.
Yes, I did class of 95.
Okay.
I'm educated.
Okay.
She from Burbank.
Education.
Woodland Hills. That's Woodland Hills. I was deep in the valley.
I went to Parkman Middle School.
So tell us about your drinks that's on the table right now.
Those are cannabis infused drinks.
Can I have one, somebody?
You absolutely can. That's pink lemonade.
I want
and,
a pink one.
Blue raspberry lemonade. They kind of slushy. I did it like that so y'all can drink them slow.
Okay,
that
I
way,
like slushiness.
But
you want one? You want a blue one?
Yeah,
just drink it slow. You know, drink it like you got it from the bar. Because it is infused, you know. And everybody gonna rest well when they leave here, you know. It's made with the tincture. You will.
Oh, yeah. Just be careful. Just be careful.
Right.
So I did see you at the Taco Tuesday here at the 33rd compound.
Absolutely, I was here. It was absolutely amazing, man. Y'all missed it. If y'all couldn't come out for the next one. It was a full. It was a performance. All of the entertainers that were in the building performed at least one song. There was actually a lot of amazing entertainers. Like, I was impressed, and they was just standing here just in the room like everybody. You know, nobody was like on no celebrity shit or nothing, and everybody did an amazing job, and everybody was really in there networking and exchanging information, and it was just a cool vibe. And shout out to Sunlit, Innovative Culture, you know, Cali's Finest Radio, for, you know, just everybody that's here coming through this building and just making it happen and giving people like me the opportunity to come out here and promote my business and let people know that I'm out here and what I'm doing. Because I've been out here in these streets, you know. So I started from the bottom and here I am, you know.
Can I ask what influenced you to go so hard on the weed and the cannabis?
Well, I mean, this California. You know what I'm saying? And I got something that sell itself. I started making butter. My cousin Tony, he taught me how to make butter, and you know that ignited the fire. You know, so from butter I started, and then I went to oil. And my dude was asking, you know, how's the butter going? I'm like, they want to eat, because I was trying to get the people that wanted to make their own edibles, but they wanted right now. So that's when I started making brownies and cookies, and you know, just the basics. And they wanted more, so I gave them more. You know, so I already knew how to cook. So I took the butter and the oil that I was making, and I started just infusing the food.
Wow. Okay. I taste her peanut butter too.
I heard them like
I make peanut butter. I make mustard, ketchup. I make everything. I can infuse. If anything you need, I can infuse it.
What is this, raspberry?
That's blue raspberry lemonade.
This shit is bomb as fuck, y'all.
All right, so I have a question.
Yes, sir.
We can ask questions, right?
Yeah. Absolutely.
So, when you infuse, because you don't use alcohol, right?
That's infused Everclear in the drink.
Oh, it's infused Everclear.
Yeah, that's what my tincture is made with, Everclear.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Yeah. So you can use any kind of alcohol to...
I can infuse alcohol, yes. I can infuse Hennessy. I can infuse anything.
We need some True Legacy drinks.
I can infuse that.
Drinks.
I can infuse that.
That would be tight.
Right.
I can make it happen for you. I have infused moonshine for some moonshiners before.
Oh yeah.
So
was they in prison?
Can you infuse a man?
Wait, hold up. Her cookies.
Yes.
Fire. I was man. Her stuff get you stuck.
Yeah. And
you know what?
I was like,
I got a prodigy in Florida.
One of your Oreo cookies, you know, at the Valentine hangover. I was so scared. I was like, Lord, please let me just
take your time. Lord, gotta take your time.
Lord, please, I promise I will never, ever in my life smoke weed or eat another edible ever again.
Did you smoke after that and eat an edible?
I was.
She didn't have to.
Edible.
She didn't have to.
We had the edible. We had those at the Taco Tuesday. Remember?
Oh yeah, and the what's that candy we had? Okay, that shit was bomb because I felt it when I was going home. I'm telling you.
Oh yeah.
That's why I'm like
the same tincture that I used to make the drinks is the same tincture that I used to make the candy.
It's just delicious.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what I bring it for. That's why I provided everything. I don't serve nobody but my man.
We gonna try these lemon pepper wings out.
Please do. I got everything you need there. I got ranch on the side. Nothing is infused.
She got the whole damn restaurant in here. The weed restaurant.
But the thing about your product is it don't hit you till later. I was cool. You know what I'm saying? I was cool. But when I got in that car and I had to drive home, I was praying. I was like, Lord Jesus,
she told me
you gotta pace yourself. You gotta remember, even though it tastes good, it's still infused. Like 3 or 4 of them rings will have you right. Like I said, you don't need a 6-piece or a 12
chewies. Let me tell you,
these I started eating them like they was just regular fucking candy.
Exactly.
And y'all welcome to come. Y'all come from behind the scenes and come and help yourself.
Let me tell you,
y'all. They know it's cameramen and everything.
I dropped my chewies on the floor and I picked them things back up and ate them. I did the 10-second rule. Nah, I did.
And I got a prodigy in Florida. Shout out to Liz, Grow and Glow out there in St. Petersburg.
Shout out.
She came out here and she rented an Airbnb. We did a whole cooking class, and that girl took notes, and she's serious about it, and she out there making it happen.
So you
y'all
do
in the
like
Florida
a workshop or something?
I absolutely do cooking classes. I'll show you how to make butter, show you how to make oil, give you the ingredients you need to make it.
I went to a class like that. One of my network people, they have their own strain and all that stuff, and they teach cannabis, cannabinoids.
If you really want to know and you serious, how to get the trichomes off of this,
I just want to work in a cannabis shop. I just want to work in.
Well, definitely everybody that's tuning in, tap in with Pass Out, because the name is real, okay? I told y'all I was praying to God. You know what I'm saying?
It's real.
It's real. So please tap in with her. Please follow her. Please order her product.
Pass out underscore LA on Instagram. Pass out underscore LA.
He's scared. Lil Sodi
just take your time.
It's good, Lil Sodi.
No, he got to drive to Las Vegas. He can't
take it with you. Just
take it. What percentage of THC you use?
I'm sorry?
What's the percentage of THC you use?
So yes, we definitely want to give a shout out to Apple Watts. Our prayers are out there with her and her family, her young kids. You know what I mean? Absolutely. I don't wish that upon nobody.
Was she in the car by herself? Do you know?
They didn't really say, but what got me was the part that her skull is fractured.
Yeah, she was
that's you know what I'm saying. Like one of my friends said yesterday, she gonna have to learn to walk, talk, and all that stuff all over again. And if anybody watch Apple Watch, she was vibrant. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
She was on social media all the time. You know, going live all the time, and she showed up at events.
Exactly.
You know, and let me tell you something about Apple Watch. She don't try to overprice you. You know what I'm saying? She's not that type. She will work with your budget to come out, and I know that for a fact. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I want to say? Yeah, that's what I want to say about what I saw on social media. Will really like piss me off. That peoples are doing scams, talking of like GoFundMe, and shit. That's so fucking sad. This lady is fighting for her life, and then scammers are out there doing that. So y'all be careful. Wow. They put the right information up. Y'all can go on her page. I guess her fan base manager put the right information. So
she is still alive. Yeah. She is still fighting for her life. Yeah, because I had a friend call me 2 days ago and was like, Apple Watch dead. I said, no, she not. I had to actually go to Apple Watch page and read what that person said, that she was there with Apple Watch. Don't say somebody is dead when they're not dead. Like that's not cool. That's not cool. Don't do that. You know what I'm saying?
That shouldn't be coming out.
Because she got kids. You know what I'm saying? Family members looking at that shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's how the grapevine worked though.
Yeah, I can relate to that shit. I know how to feel. That's
right.
Just because I have to drive like that.
Just take it.
I just take
But
it.
I understand he got to drive that freeway. Yeah, that same freeway.
That 138?
That's why I brought her up because I don't.
Yeah, she was on the freeway?
Yeah, it's no pressure, and he just take it home.
Yeah, she's
She
on the
going to
15th.
Vegas, right?
Yeah.
Going to
I
Vegas.
got a
Yeah,
bag.
she lives in Vegas. Yeah,
She
Oh,
was
she
in
moved to
Baker.
Vegas?
yeah.
It
Nice.
happened. The accident happened in Baker. Yeah.
Right. Well, you know, prayers go up to Apple Watts and definitely pass out. We're going to enjoy this chicken. And
I appreciate y'all having me on.
I
Thank you.
appreciate
Passing
you.
out on air.
Support black and brown businesses.
Absolutely,
Go
'cause
check
we
her
out
out
here.
right
We
now.
out here.
Well, now we got the godmother of funk before we get to our two guests. You know, she is the queen of prank and comedy. Godmother of funk, what you got for us this week?
So tonight I am going to call the airport and I'm going to prank them. I'm going to tell them that it's my first time flying. I'm going to tell them I'm a big lady. I'm going to tell them I got my dog, my cat, my weed, my microwave. I got to sit in the aisle seat. Just check it out.
Let's go.
I didn't bring it today.
Okay, so
What
let me
phone?
But
Want mine? I'm not recording.
Spirit. Which one should I call? Spirit, right?
Yeah,
don't
because
have
they
the
gonna
number
charge you for
already?
everything. Call Spirit because it's a cost for everything with Spirit.
Spirit
right.
Airlines.
All right, and while the
we gonna
godmother
jump
is tapping in, Lil Sodi, how you feel today?
I'm blessed.
Okay.
Thank you so much for my
Spirit
glasses, Lil Sodi.
You welcome.
I
Yeah,
feel like a
definitely. I
gangster.
like
I
my
feel like a
glasses.
gangster with my glasses.
Spirit
Easy
Airlines.
job.
I got these from a
He did,
celebrity.
he did. And how you doing, David?
I'm doing awesome. Blessed to be
Okay.
here.
And how was y'all weekend, both of y'all?
I was at the Oscars yesterday.
Okay. Okay.
You know, I was covering
What a
behind.
blessing.
Well, I was
What a
covering
blessing.
behind the scenes.
Oh, you was a cameraman. That's right. You was getting your work on.
Yeah, I was working.
Alicia
How
was
was
in the
it?
building.
It was cool.
It was good.
Yeah, it was dope. I've been covering the Oscars for a while. Though. I do the Grammys, the Oscars, BET, MTV. You know,
Okay, I got
yeah,
it.
cool.
Okay.
Don't make me laugh, okay? 'Cause y'all
Don't look at me.
Okay.
She's about to brag.
Thanks for calling Spirit. Para español, marque el número 9.
Sodi, I want him to play one of your songs too.
Effective November 8, 2021, COVID-19 travel requirements for entry into the U.S.
She pranked
will
my
be
mama
different
last week.
depending on your
Play every day.
and citizenship status.
Wow.
Please visit the CDC's website or spirit.com/notices for more information.
Oh no, I didn't see it.
If you'd like to participate in the survey, please stay on the line at the end of the call.
It's only up now.
To book a new flight, press 1. For existing reservations, press 2. Remember, booking online at spirit.com will save you the $25 per guest phone charge. If you're calling about
They charge for everything, man. I'm telling you, Spirit is real.
Went back to Delta.
Ain't a phone call charge.
They want
Right,
to bread.
$25 for talking to them.
Do this.
They don't even make $25
I
an
didn't
hour.
hear you. If you're calling about a new booking, press 1. If you're booking a vacation package,
They charge me.
They charge for it.
$25 for talking
Oh
to
shoot, I'm
if
taking
you're
her.
calling from 6,
Oh,
1, 4, 6, 8, 3, 4, 4.
them. Call the world your number.
Sure, they keep you on line.
thank you. You can't get away.
Booking a round trip, say yes or no.
Yes.
That's that $25.
What date will
Feel like I'm at work.
say the month?
March 20.
I didn't get that. What date will you be?
Operator.
March the 30th. March the 30th. Operator.
Customer service.
Bro,
I'm sorry. I still didn't get that.
you sound like me calling
March the
Spectrum.
30th.
Please hold while you transfer to a Spirit representative. Your
That's good. That's what you wanted
for
anyway.
quality assurance and for training purposes.
If you are calling to request a refund for a recently canceled flight,
Well, we could go on to the interview.
They trying to get their $25 worth.
Right.
For real.
They getting out.
You getting $20 worth of recording.
Program has landed. It's the
Man, you would have been better off with
Yeah, that's why people don't
Southwest.
Thought to fuck them up. I'm really fixing to talk shit to them.
Like calling soul
Watch.
plane.
Here we go.
Thank you for calling Spirit Airlines. You're through to your consultant. My name is Bernard. How can I be able to assist you
Bernard.
today?
Oh yes, my name is Big Stacy. How are you?
I'm fine, Big Stacy. Thank you so much for asking. How about you?
I'm fine. I'm trying to see because this is my first time flying. I never flew before, and I'm trying to go to Atlanta, Georgia, to visit my uncle Big Ted. And I need to leave tomorrow. But the thing of it is, I'm a big lady. Please don't laugh at me when I tell you about myself, because every time I call an airline, they laugh at me, and it really hurts my feelings. And I'm trying to see, do I have to buy 1 seat, 2 seats, or 3 seats? Okay, I weigh like 500 pounds, and I'm trying to see how many seats do I have to get, 1 seat or 2?
Okay, thank you so much for calling in. I will be more than glad to assist you. Now, we do have a special department. It's called the CRO department. What normally happens in Spirit, we actually have a way where we can actually join the seats, okay? So that we join 2 seats to accommodate 1. And this is for all our guests of size. And I would like to confirm that you will be taken care of. Don't worry. What I want to do for you, number 1, is to confirm whether we have your flight for tomorrow. And then I'll put you through to our CRO department, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Now, Big T, where will we be flying from and to? Where is Big Ted?
I'm flying from LAX, and I'm trying to go to Georgia. I want to go to Georgia to visit my mama. Yeah, 8 there you go, the ATL. And then I need to ask you, can I get a seat by the aisle? Because I'm a bigger lady and I like to bring my microwave and my weed. Can I bring my weed on the plane? Would they allow me to bring my smoke?
Unfortunately, I don't think they will allow you to bring the weed on the plane. But
I got to. This is my first time. My friends say I can bring my weed. She said I can bring my weed. She said I can bring my Twinkies, my ding dongs, and all of that too. I'm a big lady. I eat. I gotta have my stuff. And I need to sit on the aisle seat. Because I know I'm going, after I eat everything, no disrespect, I'm gonna have to go to the bathroom. And I don't want to shit on anybody. No disrespect. The last time I fly a plane, I never flew. But the last time I see the lady, I see her big lady and she do that. My throat hurt. I'm sorry. I don't feel well, but I need to go. So can we accommodate those things?
okay, kindly just allow me to put you through to our CRO department. Let me first check and see if we have that flight for tomorrow or for today. Okay?
Okay.
Stay on the line.
Thank you.
Okay. We have a flight that leaves at 11:59 p.m. It's a connecting flight and it will get you to ATL tomorrow in the morning.
Okay, you say you have to put my seat together, right? 2 seats, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so is I'm gonna have to pay two for 2 seats? Because I have to bring my sweets. I have to have my. You say I can't bring my weed, marifa?
Yeah, man. For your reefer, you're not going to bring the reefer this time. Let me just confirm. Can I confirm?
Okay.
Let me confirm. You stay on the line. Let me confirm if you're number 1, you're going to pay for 2 seats, or number 2, if you're going to come with your marijuana.
No. Okay, because if you say number 2, that means I have to. I'm thinking I have to poop. Because number 1, you pee pee. Number 2, you poop.
Don't worry. Please just stay on the line.
Okay. Thank you.
Wait, stop it. We got 50s. Okay.
Oh my God! He's like, I got to have my sweet. I can't bring the weed. What is wrong with the people here?
They got the shenanigans going.
Is this the Spirit of the airline?
We got 50 minutes left.
It's going down. The prank. I got hands.
Just hang up. Just hang up.
I gotta go. You take it too along.
He wasn't gonna come back anyway.
He probably was not gonna come back.
She brings
in.
some
He
weed on the
probably was
plane.
not gonna come back in.
But just a FYI, you can't fly out of LAX with 3.5 ounces on the code in your carry-on. Just a FYI.
All right, well, let's get to our guests. I want to.
That was
Yeah,
crazy.
of course they're gonna tell you no, they the airlines, but
I want to
legally
welcome
per
both of
TSA.
our guests. We
Right.
got Lil Sodi,
All right, Lil Sodi.
LA. All right, and then we got David Evans
All
from
right.
Backstage Access Pass.
All right.
Access magazine.
Okay, magazine. Okay, Lil Sodi, we're gonna start with you. So what's been going on with you? Tell our audience something about you, cause they swore you was not gonna show up today, like for real.
I apologize for not showing up 2 weeks ago because, like I had told you, it was an emergency call. I had to go do these shows out of state, so I had to get the money. But I gave you my word that I was gonna come.
You did.
And shit, I had a show 2 days ago out here to live and die in LA. It was wonderful, nice. Me and Sugar Free.
Yeah. We was there.
So other than that, I'm here on time, early. I'm
So-
finna go back. I gotta go back on the road.
Yeah, so I know you finna go back on the road, but it's a lot of our followers that want to know more about you. So, you have about a good 10 minutes. Tell us your story.
I grew up in
all
Los
you.
Angeles. I grew up in church. That's where it all started. The music side of me. I did a lot of jail time in my life coming up as a child, to where I had to learn from my mistakes. Other than that, just being able to fall and being able to get back up, doing this music and being in the industry, that's a blessing.
So I wanted to ask you, how did this music thing take off? Like, what occurred in your life at that time to, you just got into this music industry and you've been going full-fledged? How did this happen? Like, you've been in jail. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Just me believing in myself and wanted to stay off the streets. All the streets, I've done it all. So I was just like, it's either I'm going to die out here on the streets or I'm going to end up in prison with life. So my last prison term that I did, I had a lot of time to sit on the level 4 yard and think about it. Like what I'm going to do in my life.
Wow.
So it was just like a cycle, a repeated cycle with me. Just going, hanging with the homies, I'm going to jail. It's a violation or something like that. So I had to learn to stay away and be around people that do the things that I like to do and stay out of places where I need to have a gun. So I just been praying a lot, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because you seem very humble, very humble person.
Very.
But what got you into gangbanging anyway?
My mother, she was from the set before me. I mean, before my dad. And then my dad, he from the set. Her sisters, her brothers. I grew up in the lifestyle of gang activity. My grandmother's house was the gang house. You know what I'm saying? So we didn't really get a chance to jump off the porch because we lived in the hood and my mother and father knew what was going on around there. So we wasn't able to jump into sports and after school programs. You know what I'm saying? It was always straight home, in the house, backyard, lifting weights, or every weekend we cutting grass for my pops, going to church every Sunday. I played the drums, so That's the type of lifestyle I had as a kid.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't get a chance to go to the skating rings and hang
So
out
would you
at-
say your lifestyle growing up was kind of boring and you was kind of like itching your way
Yeah.
or trying to find something else to do?
I always see my uncle, rest in peace, my uncle Monster Pookie,
Rest in peace.
and my father come to my grandmother's house, and I always wanted to know like what was going on out there on the streets. Gold chains and rings and low riders and shit like that. I'm always stuck in church and I'm trying to see why he's so cool. I want to be cool like you. So when I started living with my parents, because I was living with my grandparents till I was 7.
Okay.
So once I started living with my parents, I started to see the things, the gang activity, and my dad taking me more with him to the hood. That's where it started at. Him, my dad. But he also taught me how to be a man and how to get my hands dirty. So, you know what I'm saying? I don't regret nothing that happened with my life right now.
So are you under a management team, or how's this whole music thing, how's it happening for you?
Right now, it's just been me. It's just been me. I got my risk taker team. I got Angela, my manager. I just bought her on, but she been doing a lot. So, and then I just got a new PR.
Okay.
So, and then Afro Man just been a blessing, like getting me to major stage shows to where I'm getting paid what I'm worth. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't gotta worry about being here at home and trying to bounce around with these promoters, playing with shows and thinking their name is bigger than what it is, and it's not. So they want to charge artists extra thousands of dollars just to perform 2 songs. You know what I'm saying? I've been through that, so I know how it feels. So I shout all of them dudes out that still paying these dudes. You know what I'm saying? To get on the stage.
Off like that.
So how did you and Afro Man link up? I mean, how did that happen?
Through Freeway Rick.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Uncle Rick
Okay.
told Fro about me. Afro Man grew up in my hood though. We from the same hood.
Oh, okay.
So hey, I'm from Matriarch Gangsters.
Oh,
Yeah, Western and Manchester area.
I used to stay
Roscoe's Chicken and Waffle.
But yeah, so other than that, he like basically handed me the torch right now. So I'm being introduced to all the promoters on these states. So I'm gonna go around and do the tour by myself. All they want me to come back. You know what I'm saying? So I'll be able to bring like 2 of my artists down. Just let them get the feeling of it. You go 500, because you just to start them off. Because these dudes ain't getting paid out here.
Right.
They paying to do shows. You know what I'm saying? And ain't nobody showing them no leniency. Let me pay you 300, you hard. You feel me? Or let me pay you 500, you hard. Come do this show. You know what I'm saying? But you don't get that out here.
Yeah. You know, and they got to start somewhere. You know, even if you're getting paid $200 a show, you got to start somewhere. You have to be humble. And that's what I like about Lil Sodi, and even Godmother Funk's cousin Snoop. When he first, start hanging out with us in the hood, he was very humble. All you have to do is put the word out on the street. He'll show up. He never charged us. All he did was sell his cassette tape, with Warren G all the time. Yeah. But he was just a humble spirit. And I feel like that's why you and him are, you're definitely on your way. Definitely. And I heard you could sing. So can you sing something for us?
I was going to ask him too.
Please. One verse.
All right. Let me see. I'm going to sing a gospel song because I ain't never scared to sing for God.
Amen.
Let me see. I was strolling down the highway. Behold, a mighty star. I heard a voice from heaven saying, you have to stand there all alone. Lord, I folded my arms. And Jesus said, if you want to make it to heaven, you have to stay in God save these zone, yeah. I'm a little hoarse. I be doing all
But
that
that's
shit.
good because most rappers, they don't even acknowledge God.
Right.
They don't acknowledge God, and when you say a lot of people don't even speak upon God now. It's like they forgot about him, and when you try to bring him up, it's like they don't want to even hear about it. So I'm telling you myself, I applaud you for even being a man of God.
Okay. Well, we're going to go to his music video right now. And what's this video called?
Every Day.
Every Day. Let's go.
Pro G, what's happening? Every day. Lil Sodi, all the neighbors know.
Every day, gotta fall to my knees and pray. Every day, young nigga tryna pay the way. Every day, grinding like always. Every day, I'm out here ready. They play the snitch game. Mama said keep the nose clean. They need someone to blame. See my skateboard? I don't bang. All I do is rock ice creams and pull major hoes. Tired of rapping about a dream, so I do side shows. Stepped it up 83 on the stage with Chris C. He gon' see a nigga make it. He ain't tryna leave me. I'm inside the L7. Yes, sir, squared it up. When you're the truth on the street, your own homies want you stuck. Look, nigga, you better learn to keep your mouth closed. Talking to your best friend and his mic is rose gold. He got a Jesus piece on. Everybody think he on. Blue diamonds that was stone. Video camera tape on. The same nigga that hit your black and your eyes popping out. The same nigga that had your back. Now the fans popping out. He yelled the set and gave it up. Had you looking out that window. Hurt your heart, made you cry. Yeah, that was my best friend though. We used to smoke endo. Now he free fucking your hoe. You better learn to move by yourself. Fuck a circle. This 16 scaring you snitches cause I'm a boss. Lil Sodi in this bitch. Yes sir, with a gold cross. Gotta fall to my knees and pray. Every day, young nigga tryna pay the way. Every day, grinding like always. Every day, yeah, I'm out here bringing my trays. Every day,
innocent bystander, he was just hanging. I just read up, ran out, that's just the life of slanging. Growing up squabbling, I thought I was the Green Ranger. Now I'm in my bag, I'm about to cop me a Green Ranger. Boy meets world, I just put dick in Topanga. Surrounded by gorillas, boy, I swear I just go a ringer. Tame shit, side face when I rearrange it. Get rich or die trying, I'm coming after you, danger. You was in the closet, I was hanging out like a hanger. Unfortunate events to get them and shit a stranger. Quick to lose your life if you live a life of a banger. Get your money, get your paper, get the message just like a pager. Sounds like I'm live, I'm high as a skyscraper. If I ain't getting money, I can give you a fine later. Probation flow, guess who the motherfucking violator? When I pull up to the line, it's a foul, it's a violation. Never had no black and whites, this ain't no segregation. This a different level, I ain't talking about elevation. Nigga, I'm in peace, I ain't talking about meditating. Smoking on this weed, yeah, nigga, I'm medicating.
every day, gotta fall to my knees and pray. Every day, young nigga tryna pay the way. Every day, grinding like always. Every day, yeah, I'm out here bringing my trays. Every day, bringing my trays.
Hey,
Paving the way.
West Coast.
Paving the way.
Lil Sodi with every day.
Yes.
What
Thank y'all,
inspired
thank
you,
y'all.
just quickly before we go on to our next guest, what inspired you to do that song?
Nate Dogg.
You know what? And I was going to say it had like a Nate Dogg, little flavor to it. But, I definitely want to say, well, I support you 100%, brother. Like always.
I
You know what I'm
appreciate it.
saying?
I want to do a song with you.
But look, Lil Sodi did say that if anybody want to do a song with him, okay, the bread and butter got to come right. And also, if you're going to do a song with him, it got to be visuals attached to it. He's not doing no song with nobody, and you're not going to put visuals to it. And I don't blame him.
Remember that, huh?
Yeah,
Okay.
I remember that.
Yeah.
Yes, I did.
I'll
Yeah.
just be serious with everybody because these dudes, we do these songs with them for free, and then they just let them sit. Or they let it sit on YouTube and then don't promote the song at all.
Well, what if they don't have the resources or they don't know
You
how?
do have the resources. You got Instagram, you got Facebook, you got Twitter, you got TikTok. It's no excuses.
No excuse.
You on that. Everybody on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Snapchat. Push it on that.
Yeah.
Keep
Make
pushing it.
yourself
At least
known.
let me see you keep pushing it.
Yeah.
Like you trying. Don't just think, oh, I got a song here, I'm going to just let it sit. Like, I ain't got to do that. You can't do that. Like she said, in order to win your awards, let me see you work. Let me see
Yeah,
you
let
doing
me see you
shows. Let me
grind.
see
Be
you doing
consistent.
interviews. Let me see you out here moving around, not just in the studio.
Yeah.
Everybody can record a song. That's easy. That's the easy part of the game. Wait till you get to the business part of how you gonna make your money for them
Push it.
songs.
Yeah.
You feel me? I just try to keep the game into all the youngsters and let them know, like, learn the business part, man. It's
Yes.
important.
Yes.
So real quick, what are some good words of inspiration that you can give to the people that's pushing themselves?
Don't stop. Don't stop. It's no excuses. I lost my son 3 years ago. This like this third year. 9 years old. So
Sorry.
it's so many times I wanted
to. Stronger.
It's so many times I wanted to stop, and people tell you to be strong, but they don't know. You smile and keep going, and they love your spirit because something happened to you, and they don't know.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
they
saying.
don't know the story.
You keep your peace even more because
Yes.
you'll explode. You feel me?
Yes.
So I thank God for that too because it opened up my heart even more, and I smile more, and I'm able to pray more and ask God to give me the words to say before I come to these places. You feel me? So that's my push. That right there. You feel me?
Yeah, that's good.
Well, Lil Sodi, I definitely appreciate you on the show. Before we move on to our next guest, can you please give out your social medias and your upcoming events?
Okay, you can find me on Lil Sodi Official on Instagram. On Twitter, you can find me on Lil Sodi 831. Facebook, Mass Sodi Simpson. That's my main page. My music page is just Lil Sodi. TikTok, you can find me on Lil Sodi 83. I don't do Snapchat no more because I had to get into the TikTok thing.
Okay. Right.
Keep up with all of the social media.
Yeah. So you one hell of a person.
I'm doing the best thing I can. You feel me?
Yeah.
And just shout out to all my fans. Y'all follow me. Tap in on my music. YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music.
Congratulations on everything.
Thank you. Got a lot of more shows coming up.
All right. Well, you guys stay in tune with Lil Sodi. All right. Woo!
You got a fan in me, church.
All right. So our next guest, Backstage Access.
Backstage Access?
Pass magazine.
Okay,
you know, I mean, like this gentleman, David, right here, really has a story. You know, some people contacted me and Queen, and they really want us to get out there and get on the red carpets and attend these awards and stuff like that. And let me tell you, we're trying to get our credentials right now, right? Mm-hmm. And every time we say we want to do the red carpet, guess whose name come up? Your name.
What?
All the time. They direct us straight to you. Wow. So tell us how this all happened. Like, tell us your story.
Wow. First, I got to give thanks to God. For
okay.
Sure.
Okay. Come on, man.
Happy Women's Month, year.
Thank you.
Amen.
All you ladies. But you know what, me and church story is kind of the same. You know, I grew up in the IE from Pomona.
Okay.
You know, but grew up in Rancho Cucamonga.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Got all my game and hustle from Pomona, the streets of Pomona. You know, and I'm 55.
Okay.
So
look
the
good.
game,
Sure.
I appreciate you. So the game that I came up with was in the 80s and you know what I'm saying, in the late 70s and all that, right? For me. Did real good in the hustle game.
Okay.
In the 80s.
Right.
You
That
know
was
what I mean?
the thing, yeah.
Did real good in the hustle game. Did a lot of traveling and whatnot. Ended up going to jail. Bam. You know. But when I went to jail at 19, right? No, actually I went to jail at 20. I went to jail at 20 years old. Coming from college though, playing ball. You know, come from a good background. My mom and pops was always in the house. I grew up. I didn't want for nothing. I'm just, you know what I'm saying. Thank you, mom. Thank you, dad, for sure. Went to jail. Caught a case with the homies. Never been in trouble before. Took a deal. Took a deal for 14 years.
Wow.
In order not to get like 27 to 30.
What
right?
did you do?
I mean, we did a lot. Like I said, my gang was in the 80s, so we made a lot of money trafficking, you know, money, you know, the crack game was booming. You know what I mean? I was making bread on the crack game. I wasn't smoking crack, you know what I mean? I was
getting the
You was a baller. Okay.
I was buying birds.
You was a
I was
baller.
going to buy the cut. I was turning that bird into a bird and a half. We was in Kansas. We was in Texas. We was in, you know what I'm saying? We was
everywhere.
Yeah.
Making it happen.
We was cracking. We was breaking up shit and selling shit rock for rock in Kansas, Wichita, and, you know, Texas, Fort Worth. Phoenix, you know, not L.A. L.A. was sold up with all the big homies.
Right,
you know?
right.
Freeway.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Freeway Rick.
Yeah. And so ended up going to jail. Caught a case. Never been in trouble. Took my time. I took a deal for 14 years. So I spent all the 90s in jail, in prison, level 3. You know what I'm saying?
And then
and
you got
game.
in, and then you
game and came home.
That's where it
Came
come
home.
from.
Did 8 years on that 14. Came
Okay.
home. So when I came home, I ended up doing telecommunications. So I got into telecommunications. So became a IT technician, all that stuff. Worked for Verizon, Pac-Bell, all that stuff. Right. Thanks to Maxine Waters, because she had a program.
Oh, yes.
That got time.
Yeah, I heard Maxine was
So,
doing her thing.
Maxine.
Yeah.
So shout out to her. So long story short, right? I became an IT technician, did all that for like 13, 14 years.
Okay.
You know, since I've been home for like 19 years now.
Okay.
So I did that for like 13, 14 years, and I started doing background work at like all Paramount Studios and stuff like that, and I was always behind scenes. But you know, I was running, getting coffee and this and that, but I was still
But
doing.
you was learning,
I was still working for the phone company.
You gotta start somewhere.
Yeah, and I was always taking pictures like, dang, I want to make money like this. How can I make and I was always backstage. I was driving home one day. I was like, dang, I should just start a magazine, Backstage Access magazine. I looked up the name. I bought Backstage Access everything. Like I said, I'm an IT technician. I retired from Cisco Communications, so I knew where the internet was going. I laid a lot of the fiber and all that stuff for the LA Unified School District, so I had game. I knew the internet. I started my online magazine, grew it over the years. Still have it right now today. Backstage Access magazine grew it to over 24 million viewers.
I read that.
Worldwide.
Congratulations.
And that, by owning the name Backstage Access, it opened doors for me.
Okay.
It opened doors for me, right? And how I got in the music game when I came home, my cousin is Meech Wells. He worked on all the East Sider stuff with Your Cousin and all that, the Doggy's Angel stuff. So when I came home, that's what they was doing, right? Mary Wells is my auntie, right? Rest in peace. So her son, Meech Wells, my cousin, when I came home, he was in with Dog. And I'm like, oh, wow, man, y'all doing it like this? First went to the Dog House with them. I'm in the studio with Nate Dogg and all the I'm like, dang, everybody in here corrupt everybody. I'm fresh home from jail though. I'm like, dang, I had no business there. Just so happened my cousin was doing all the beats, Meech Wells, for Dog and them at the time. So I'm like, man, I sat in on a meeting that Dog said, he brung at the end of a session that they was doing. He brung everybody together in the kitchen. He ordered spaghetti and all that stuff. We was at the doghouse, and he said, "Look, my foot is in the door. Everybody that's doing something, bring something to the table and make that shit work." You know what I mean? Because everybody in there, everybody do different shit. It was music motherfuckers in there. It was producers in there. It was people like me became a cameraman, but that stuck with me, right? I wasn't doing nothing with them at the time. I came back around 10 years later with Backstage Access magazine and tapped in with Dog and them with Percy. And then I came back around. I had my own thing. At that time, Backstage Access, everybody knew the name, cameraman. So long story short, during that time, building Backstage Access, I tapped in with a lot of media people. Because I was able to get on the red carpets. I was able to get on, and thanks to Echo, back in the days, I covered a lot of her stuff. She used to let me come cover it. And, I wasn't known, right? Yeah, and it just the Backstage Access name. That's what got me in. When I fill out applications to submit,
it sounds like
right?
Shit, it sounds like fame. To be.
And that rolled away. I built my Rolodex. I built my network, and for the past 6 or 7 years, I've been covering everything: the Grammys, the Oscars, the MTV, BET Awards. I done interviewed almost everybody on that poster right there. I done interviewed the Beatles, Diana Ross, Quincy Jones, Smokey Robinson. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And took pictures of them. Just it's me and them.
Right.
I'm the only one that own the pictures. I'm the only one that own my footage. And because I own Backstage Access magazine, Backstage Access magazine, Backstage Access Pass, Backstage Access. What else I own Backstage Access? I own like 4 or 5 Backstage Access. Just the names. Haven't done nothing with the company. Only Backstage Access magazine, but I own all the names. When people use it on TV, I get a check.
Okay.
A lot of the Channel 11s, the black Channel 11, when they do black to salute to stars or whatever, like
I did see your name on there.
With Christine Divine, I produced a lot of her shows for her.
I sure did.
So all the black stuff. When he did Mama Bev, I produced that segment for her. When Nip passed, I produced that segment for her. A lot.
Yeah.
I'm the first one to bring. I'm the first one to bring.
Amazing.
A news camera, period, to the compound and cover Dog.
Yeah, because he don't let everybody just come.
I'm the only first one that brought the news. I brought Christine Divine in there.
Shout out to Christine. Yep.
And ever since then, she been tapped in with them. Yeah. So they always call, and it was all behind the scenes. So I stay behind the scenes and just chill and make connections, make bread, and that's how I came with True Legacy with Big Percy. I'm part of the whole brand. True Legacy. Shout out to Big P.
Shout out Uncle Percy. Uncle Percy.
So I'm presenting this to you.
Thank you. Thank you. And Percy
always get the good
shout
stuff.
Shout out to Percy because I remember I met Percy when he was kind of over the Pomona movement, and he was so humble. Like, man, he has come a long way.
Yes,
a long way.
Before we finish that, and I want to present you with a.
Oh my God, that is amazing.
This is a one of 3. I only made 3 copies of this.
That's amazing.
Percy has one. Now you have one.
Oh, wow.
Thank you.
I don't even have one in my house.
That's going in my studio, y'all. Get ready.
I signed it down
Thank
here.
you so much. I appreciate that.
Amazing.
I'll let you know that it's one of 3 pictures, and like I say, only you, Percy, and Dog had it.
Oh, I feel so
hanging
special.
It's hanging
Oh my God! Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Ooh, this gonna be the first picture.
I can't wait till I get my podcast so I can get shit like that.
Thank you. Let me
That's amazing. I am so happy.
Oh my God,
that is amazing.
That's very sentimental right there.
Yeah.
We're gonna tap in.
Yeah, I seen you at the show. You took the picture for me.
I told you, Mel.
So to say that, people said, get in contact with Backstage Dave or whatever the case may be. My real name is David. You use my whole name. My Hollywood name is Dave. You know what I'm saying?
I call him David.
Game, you know what I'm saying?
That's a biblical name.
And then I tripped down and put the whole name on my jacket, and I shouldn't put Dave.
David Evans.
So yeah, that's my bad. But
I know, yeah.
Amen, bro.
That. But I'm a celebrity photographer behind all that.
That's
what they call me.
You are. You are.
No, he is the man.
Listen, you are.
Yeah, he is the
You
man.
are.
He is the man.
So that, you know, yeah, God is good. So
all the time.
That turned me into, now I set up interviews for artists. So I set up interviews for Dog. I set up interviews for Percy. I put them on the magazine covers.
Like a PR.
I put them in front of the big outlets. I put them on Jimmy Kimmel. I put you on Ellen DeGeneres. I put you on, you know what I mean? That's what I turned my
Are you a PR?
No. I don't want to do all that. I'm media.
But you doing it.
I dub myself as the media coordinator. Right? So if you want media to whatever you doing, I don't care what it is, I got that tap in. If you an indie artist, I got a whole indie lane for you. If you a mainstream artist like Dog and a big businessman like P or whatever, I get you the mainstream, the Fortune 500 magazines, the Rolling Stone magazines, you know what I mean? Because I'm on the red carpet with all these people.
Exactly.
I take pictures, but I'm talking. There's
Exactly.
no way in the world that I should be there. Me,
and not saying nothing.
There and not networking.
Yeah.
Man, I'm going to all of the big TV people, the E Entertainment, the everybody. Hi, I'm Dave Evans. This is my card. Yeah, I own Backstage Access Magazine. This is what I do. Have an elevator pitch.
What's an elevator pitch?
An elevator pitch for people that don't know. So that's a 10 to 15 second pitch about your business. So it's designed for you never know who you're going to be on the elevator with. So at that time, when you're in the elevator, you got to know how to pitch whatever it is you have in your mind that you want to pitch that's going to make you a millionaire, a billionaire, or whatever it is. You know what I mean?
Okay, so give me an example. You got 10 seconds.
Okay, I got 10 seconds to do the elevator pitch for my brand. How you doing?
How you doing?
I'm all right. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
My name is Dave Evans. I'm the owner of Backstage Access Magazine. I own an online magazine, right? I cover the Oscars, the Grammys, MTV, BET, different high-end events, movie, Fashion Week. I've grown my internet viewing to 2 million, 24 million. Over 24 million, actually. Let me get it right. Over 24 million a quarter. So that's every 3 months. I'm guaranteed to get 24 million viewers on my website to look at whatever it is that I put up on there.
Okay. Okay, well, you got 2 seconds. Royalty, I'm on doing my show. So with that being said, I got 2 minutes. So what's your point?
Yeah, so I'm giving you my card, and I'm letting you know that I own a network that grosses millions of people a month. I do media coordinating for big high-end companies. I can get millions and millions of viewers on whatever it is that you're doing. So
okay, do you have a website?
Yeah, BSAMag.com.
Okay, is it on your card?
It sure is.
Okay, thank you very much. And I'll check you out and maybe give you a call. And I'll be just like that.
Yeah, but I mean, it's just really like bullet points that you really have to hit to get their attention to make them say, yeah, I want to talk to you, or let's set up a meeting.
Access, whatever you said, that would get my attention.
Look, let me tell you, so I'm going to show you. I have 2 sets of different cards that I give to different people. When I learned this from a billionaire, right? So I have a 14 karat gold card stamp, right? Foil with my company on it. And I have just a regular, just matte black regular card, But they're both dope though, right? But if you look at them, if I'm giving you my card and we're gonna do big business, I'm gonna give you my 14 karat gold card. You know what I mean? That stands out or whatever. That's specially made for me.
Right.
As opposed to giving you, it's like, oh yeah, even if it's still cool, but it's just it's a cool card. But all of the presentation, all of that counts. Right? I was in line in San Francisco on my way from San Francisco to LA. I run into the one of the owners of Apple, right? That made Apple. So it's Steve Zaworski and then Steve Jobs. Steve Zaworski is the big guy. He was on Dancing with the Stars and all that, right? So I run into him in the airport. I'm in line, and it's early in the morning. Doody, long ass line. I'm chilling, right? And I'm like, damn, there goes Steve right there. That's crazy. He was standing, and my line kept moving. Look, I got up close to him. I was like, oh, how you doing, man? You did good on Dancing with the Stars. I like that. He was like, oh, thank you. I was like, yeah, I own an online magazine called Backstage Access. I do a lot of the Hollywood stuff, and I have millions and millions of views on my online magazine. I love Apple. I use Apple products. I really, really, really appreciate and thank you for what you guys brought to the world. Right? If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be able to do what I'm doing. You know what I mean? Online. Right? He was like, wow. He gave me his card while we was talking. We talked for like 30 minutes. And that's a long time.
Exactly.
And for a billionaire, a billionaire, and he, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just me and him talking, right? Because I caught his attention when I said the online shit, right? But I first got his attention when I said Dancing with the Stars, and he was just on there, and he got voted out second round or some shit. But it was dope.
It started that conversation.
But he gave me a card, and it's a titanium card that I have right now today. That it has all his information: home number, work number, cell number, real address, home, real email address, not to you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, damn, I must have made a good impression on him. Sure, we took a picture. He got on his private jet and did what he did. I had his card, and I promise you, I called him 3 times since I had that, and he answered the phone.
That should be me.
He answered the phone. Right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, dang, God is good.
He fixing to do something.
Right.
Something fixing to. Y'all didn't meet.
You left an
accident.
impression.
Like
when you came in the room today, like you just, your aura, it takes over the room. Like
energy.
You make your presence known.
It's like
I know where he comes from.
This was a bomb connection. This was
Like he talk.
But before we
He
get off
just
the air,
quiet.
before we go, let me tell you guys what we got going on here with Big P with this True Legacy vodka. Right? So, and you see I have P signing for you and the whole
shout out Percy.
You know what I'm
I'll be
saying?
seeing
So
you.
Percy, this is Percy Vodka, CEO. This is P Vodka. This also came through Dog.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
So, Dog had the Brazilian rum, Cuca Fresca.
Okay.
So, a couple years ago, when he started the Pomona City Movement and Long Beach City Movement, what was backing them was a drink called Cuca Fresca. So, it was Dog's. It's a Brazilian rum, and it did real good in Brazil. But we took that worldwide on tour with us. So we took it to all the bars. We had all the people taking pictures with it. We had big old cutouts of Dog. We the whole woo-wah, right? That campaign went so well, and that rum is still doing so well in Brazil that the lady who did the deal with Dog, right? He went through Percy. Percy set it up, right? She said, if I ever do another alcohol, I'm gonna come get you.
How long ago was this?
This was a couple years ago. This is like three or 4 years ago, probably now.
Okay.
That's how I seen that rum.
The Cuca Fresca? Yeah, we had the Brazil. It was the mixed rum, and then they had the clear rum too. It was Dogs. So Percy was behind that campaign.
Okay.
Right. She came a couple years later with the vodka. She said, I got a vodka. You come with the name. You come with the brand. You build your team. You do what you do. And, you know, we're going to package it. We're going to bottle it. And we're going to just take off and do it. And that's what he hit me up. Dave, we got our own. I'm like, huh? We got our own. Look, we got to come up with a name. We got to come up with a design. We got to, collectively, a couple of us came up with True Legacy Vodka. We wanted to continue to teach our folks how to build a legacy. It's all about building a legacy. Yeah, everybody that have kids, they want to build a legacy and leave something for their kids, for their offspring, that's why we doing it. That's why that's what we doing. You know what I mean? So that's how we came with the name True Legacy. Okay. That was Big P and them. So,
and you say that Percy is kind of touring right now.
Yeah.
What exactly is he doing?
He got the new song Order My Vodka. And we got our own.
Okay.
We just did that on just
we need to
promotional.
Get him on here.
Well, we will. But we're on True Legacy tour. We're taking the True Legacy. Well, he's taking the True Legacy everywhere. So everywhere I go, I'm taking True Legacy. Everywhere he go, he's taking True Legacy. We promoting the True Legacy. Yeah. And we got a small team, but our team is moving and grooving.
And that's the thing. You don't need a big team to make something
Look, we
happen.
did this for Kobe. If you see the Black Mamba print. So we did that because we're Kobe fans. Out of respect to Kobe.
How much is a bottle of that?
$28. Okay. Right? So
how do you get a bottle
that's
of
what
that?
he told me. Is
it in the stores?
So I'm about to get to that. So we, Big P designed the bottle.
Okay.
It was just a square bottle at first.
Okay.
You know, it was like 3 or 4 tries or whatever.
Yeah,
then it came
nice.
back. He wanted something that looked sexy.
Tall,
it looked sexy.
Bottle.
Going to bottle
right.
service and stuff at the clubs.
Sexy.
You know, because that's what we wanted. So that's him. The bottle's crystal. So let's get into what we have in here. We have gluten-free.
Okay.
Organic corn. The corn just built, made, grown for True Legacy vodka. Our water comes from the Catskills in New York, so it's like the Fiji water, supposed to be the best water that they have, so they say. Like I said, we're gluten-free, organic corn, 7 times distilled. Most vodkas are 5 times distilled. Okay. The last 2 distillation processes is through special diamonds that they went in mine for, right? Just for this though, this is the only vodka that's first 7 times distilled, and the only vodka period that's distilled through diamonds through the filtering process. So that's why it's so clear.
Yes,
and
very clear.
And the taste, it doesn't taste like alcohol. It gets the alcohol taste out.
That's my kind of drink.
You know? So we on distribution. We're doing distribution right now. The distillery is based in New York. That's where the bottles is. That's where we get it bottled at and everything. That's where the lab is in New York, and we out here pushing it. We're in the midst of getting distribution deals. I just got a deal on the table right now. Yeah, I got a deal on the table right now with Pavilions. You know, we're getting it in West Hollywood, the Pavilions, and they own 6 stores. Yeah. So that deal is going through now. I just got a marketing deal with Ralph's.
Okay.
By going, and we doing this organic. We driving, going into the bars, we going into the stores. This spirit game is a whole different beast. It's a whole different beast. We don't have no celebrity phase. We can if we want, but we don't have no celebrity phase. We organically moving and grooving. We just last week got a 90% rating from Wine Enthusiast magazine, which is the magazine that is Wine Enthusiast magazine is the magazine like Rolling Stone and like Our Essence or whatever, and it's the holy grail for spirits. Yeah. Okay. So they took 900 vodkas, 900. So Ciroc, Tito's, Grey Goose, Belvedere. You know what I'm saying? They took 900 vodkas and tested them. And we came out number 1, the first vodka ever to get a 96% rating out of 100.
I believe because I was involved. You just named. I believe you are
doing this organically going. So, and that's what stores and stuff look at when they buy your stuff. Yeah. Oh, how many certificates have you won? What's your ratings? What's your, and that's how you get on the shelves and this and that, right? Okay. If you're not paying, we don't have millions of dollars to pay to be like, here you go. Right now we the number 1 vodka out, man.
All right. And real quick, I want to ask you if there's people, because there's many podcasts here at Innovation, and of course I know tons, and if they want to kind of get on the level of you being in media and stuff, what's some of the advice, real quick, because we're running out of time, what's some of the advice for people that want to do red carpet but they're just a podcast? Right. What would you tell them?
You know what, it's kind of hard for podcasts. I haven't really seen a lot of podcasts on red carpets. But again, submission. It's just about getting that Hollywood calendar. It's about getting all the emails that you submit to all the events. So I get all that. So, I submit to these things. They don't just call me and send me stuff. The Oscars send me stuff when it's time. The Grammys send me stuff when it's time. I still got to fill out the link. I still got to, this is my magazine. This is what I do. This is where my address is. This is how long. This is my website. I still got to do all that shit. Okay. And it's a million of them doing it.
Yeah.
And they still got to go down and pick and weed out and most of the time I just make it. Sometimes I don't. Yeah. But again, it's about just tapping into that source.
Right.
Tapping into that source.
Right.
I have a good publicist. My publicist worked great for me, and she knows the business. So that's how I get to help artists like this. I can get you your own distribution deal. I can get you your own distribution company. Most artists don't know, in order for you to get BDS spins and stuff, it's a lot of codes that you have to put on your music. Yeah. You got to be registered. That song has to be registered in order for you to really make money on it. You know what I mean? A lot of artists just think that, I'm BMI or I'm ASCAP. Okay, cool. I just put it on Spotify, and if I get 100 views, nah, man, if your shit ain't registered right with the right codes, you're not going to get no bread.
Okay. Wait a minute. Because I'm an artist. So can you tell me a little... That's my manager. We need to know about that.
We could definitely holler at him off air.
Yeah. I need to know off air.
So all this is just game that I learned, coming up and watching and learning. I'll be around these people. I listen.
Yeah.
I listen. The business part.
I'm quiet.
Business part is more important.
That's me.
I have a camera. My camera get me anywhere I go and close, and I'm a good dude. I mind my business. I'm quiet. I slip right in. You know what I mean? Whoop, yep. I act like I'm supposed to be there.
Yep.
I look like I'm supposed to be there. I don't care how much money I got. My nails done.
You know what I mean? He want to tell you something, David.
Yes, sir.
No, I was just saying, like, from where we came from, being around a lot of different kind of characters and personalities, being incarcerated is what I'm saying. It's easier for us to come out here on the streets and deal with people crazy, funny, or you know what I'm saying?
Right. So because all that is right in that little fence that we locked in.
Yeah, so we a lot of people don't know.
It's almost like being in college.
Prison is not crazy.
You know what I mean? It teaches
you
real world experience.
Intelligent people are in it.
We can tolerate.
I built my character from a lot of
My husband is in prison right now.
I built my character from a lot of lifers and a lot of people that's been down for a long time.
Every day on that same yard, same
yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Well, David, before we get ready to sign off on the Wigginn Out Show, please give everyone your social medias, your links, how they can tap in with you.
My magazine is bsamag.com. My social media is Backstage Access Pass. Backstage Access everything. If you pull up Backstage Access, Backstage Dave come up.
Okay. Any shout outs?
Shout out to you guys. Shout out to all the ladies.
Thank you.
Shout out to my God right here.
You too, my brothers.
Hey man. The world is yours.
Thank you, man.
Any shout outs,
I'm
Lil
trying
Sodi?
to get it. Shout out to the WigginnOutRadio, man. I love y'all.
Oh, I'm sorry. Before K-Dub, King Dope. He was on here telling me to make sure I told y'all ladies hi, and then he's coming. So I'm okay. Go ahead. Before I forgot.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
My bad.
But shout out to y'all ladies. I appreciate y'all for having me.
Thank you.
I want to do another shout out to United Music Mafia.
Yeah. Shout out.
They've been making noise right now. They're an independent label that's
shout out.
Been pushing artists. I've been working with them too. I forgot to mention them. So shout out to them. They in Florida. They got a lot of websites and streaming platforms going on right now. So they big right now out there.
Dope.
Okay.
And go to TrueLegacy.com and get your vodka. TrueLegacy.com.
And let's show them the backpack real quick. You don't.
I think my battery ran out. But my business partner is here who created it.
All right. Hi.
But my digital backpacks, I know y'all seen them. They hold up to 6,000 images on them. They scratch proof. Water resistant, smell proof. Got the little private bag in the back. It holds up to 6,000 images. It's app based, so you can put any pictures or any some videos. You can put your own, make it say whatever you want. Walking billboard on your back, and it's battery powered by USB. So my battery went dead. So.
All right. Well, I definitely want to thank all our guests tonight. Pass Out, Lil Sodi, and Backstage Access Magazine. I truly feel like this is an honor. God gave me a gift to kind of pull certain guests together, and I feel like I made the right choice tonight.
Sure.
I made the right choice tonight. So, you know, I always want to give my thanks and honor to God, because without God, Wigginn Out Radio wouldn't even exist. So that is my shout out. If you want to follow me on Instagram. It's Wigginn Out, WIGGINOUT Radio _ Melody Allen. Facebook is Melody Allen. Twitter is Sabrina Love. TikTok is Wigginn Out Show. Snapchat, I guess, is Melody. And it goes on. I promote my butt off, you guys. And I said the nominations was going to go up tonight. I do apologize. They will be up tomorrow. We are looking for consistency, and we're looking for people on their grind. This is not a popularity contest for this award show coming up July 9th. If you want to sponsor the event, I am taking sponsors. If you want to vend, I am taking vendors. You know, I just want the support, and I'm going to give you the support back. I'm going to turn it over to the Godmother of Funk. Go ahead.
Okay, y'all, I got my other page back, y'all, so y'all can follow me on both now my Instagrams, the Godmother of Funk _Funk, or the God.Mother of Funk. You can find me on Facebook under the Godmother of Funk as well.
Okay, and Queen?
Okay, you can find me every Thursday at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on AcceleratedRadio.net. You can follow me on Instagram at _Power of Lipsticks Podcast. TikTok, I am Power of Lipsticks. And Facebook, I'm Miss Queen Elevate. And that is KWEEN, Queen.
Hey, can I just say
Go ahead.
Hey, man, don't it be hard to keep up with all them social media?
I had to open mine up. I just opened mine up. I never remember.
All right. Well, with that being said, this is Wigginn Out, where hip-hop and entertainment happens. I'm Melody, your host, along with my co-host, Queen, and the Godmother of Funk. Tap in, be safe until next Monday. And prayers is going out to Apple Watts. And prayers and love going out to my guests. Backstage Access Magazine, Pass Out. And of course, my bro, Lil Sodi. All right, we out.
Out of here. Y'all get some chicken.
Crazy.
We go crazy.
We go crazy. We go crazy. We go crazy.
I be wigging out. I be wigging out. I be wigging out. I be wigging out.